Who killed her?
Anger, frustration.
Who did this to her?
Co-workers close to getting answers tonight after a single shell casing is left behind as a woman is shot and killed driving home from her job at a homeless shelter.
That single shell casing is now leading to a huge break in the case, with 18-year-old Khalid Bays wanted in Beverly Jenkins' murder and a second teenager in custody. 11 Live's Joe Hankey just talked to police about this case, and Joe, this took some pretty incredible police work here.
Well, it did, Cheryl. They've been moving rather quickly now on this case this week. Atlanta police say they identified Khalid Bays and 18-year-old Adarius Jones as suspects after the gun that shot Jenkins was used in another shooting this past Monday. Police chased down Jones, charged him with murdering Beverly Jenkins, and booked him into the Fulton County Jail this morning. Now officers are trying to track down Bays.
On August 12th, Atlanta police found 49-year-old Beverly Jenkins dead in her car with a single gunshot wound. It is now believed Khalid Bays and Adarius Jones attempted to carjack Jenkins as she headed home around midnight from her shift at a homeless shelter.
Kind of a difficult case for us. There wasn't a lot of information. It's fairly, to be frankly honest, the case was random kind of in nature.
Investigators say they believe two other individuals were with Bays and Jones, and after the shooting, police released a security camera clip from up the road showing several people walking away.
And we had released that previously to the media in the hopes that someone would recognize someone, but the video was from a distance, and we didn't have a lot of luck with that.
Today, APD confirmed two other people have been questioned and are not in custody at this time. From the murder scene, police picked up a single shell casing as evidence. Then on Monday, another carjacking took place. A victim was shot twice and is recovering at Grady Hospital. Shell casings from Monday's shooting helped investigators determine the same gun was used to shoot Jenkins. Police then put out an alert for the stolen vehicle. Officers located it yesterday, and during a short chase, the driver crashed and two teens jumped out.
Both guys take off running. We're able to secure one of the people in the vehicle, and then one of the suspects was able to get away. Based on subsequent interviews, some evidence that we've acquired from the scene, and some other information that's come forward, we've identified, we believe, all four people that were present at the time of the Beverly Jenkins homicide.
And police believe Jenkins and the person who was carjacked Monday were both random victims. Police also believe Khalid Bays is that second person who got away yesterday and should be considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call 911 or Crime Stoppers. We also have his picture on 11alive.com right now so you can take a closer look. But police do believe he has changed his hairstyle since that photo was taken. Jeff.
All right.